Yeah. All right, well, I guess that's kind of the best way to get started. Nice to meet you guys. My name's Max. This is Jake. This is Ben. We're going to be playing music for you guys for the next little while. Thank you to Rhythms for having us. It's an honor to be here, truly. We're just like super jazzed to be playing here for you. So let's kick it off. This is a song called Doubt. This is off the new album. Everything's different since you left. It seems the same, but there's nothing in my chest. No beating heart that's circulating. Everything inside, just a cavity of a memory that I like to hide behind. But don't you know, the hardest part of living is coming back to reality. I know you conquered all your fears. You turned the riots into cheers. Have you faced that howling voice inside your head? Whoa. The lights before they all burn out, and hide yourself from the one they all call doubt. Oh, who'll show up unannounced and start a knocking at your door and whisper softly in your ear, no one loves you anymore. But don't you know, the hardest part of living is coming back to reality. I know you conquered all your fears. You turned the riots into cheers. Have you faced that howling voice inside your head? Whoa, whoa. Pass on by and I'll forget your name. Everything we once held dear will now be torn and frayed. And maybe in some Midwest city I'll find you once again, and we'll dance and sing that long forgotten song. Whoa, whoa. Thank you guys. This next one is a little ditty that my girlfriend loves when I sing, because it's about being alone and never finding love. This was written before I met her, but it's a good song, so I was like, sorry, I'm gonna play it. It's called Diamond in the Rough. It goes like this. While we're sitting and breathing in the air, we've been running around in circles trying to avoid that question. But as the vision faded from your eyes, you had a change of heart. And I've been searching for diamond in the rough. Well, after all these hours, I'm throwing in the towel. There's no use waiting for someone that don't even exist. My expectations are forever residing on the floor. I know it's sad to say, but it's just the way I do. Thoughts turn to obsession, turn to regret, self-deprecation starts to grow. I'm the first one to apologize for all the things that aren't even my fault. The world will keep on spinning if I'm the only one who falls apart. And I've been searching for a diamond in the rough. Well, after all these hours, I'm thrown in the towel. There's no use waiting for someone that don't even exist. My expectations are forever resigning on the floor. I know it's sad to say, but it's just the way I view the world. Thank you. Thank you. If you kindly direct your eyes towards that portion of the room over there, you'll notice that we have merch available for sale. And we are a band on tour, so any support you guys have for us would be incredible. We also have a tip jar up here if you guys are willing to fork over any cents. You know, I'm kind of putting my pride aside and I'm saying we'd love to eat tomorrow. So if you guys have any loose pocket change. My mom designed all the merch, so she also told me that she'd yell at me if I came home with any merch still left in there. So don't help me maintain familial bliss by buying our merch, if for no other reason. Yeah, I know, thank you. This is a song off the new album again. Most of these that you're hearing tonight are off the new album. This is called Emergency Line. It's sort of wondering if something awful were to happen, or but you know what, I'm gonna stop this vamp because you know what, this song is actually perfect as talk. Yesterday, Ben and I were on a walk in Tacoma, and we very, very quickly had to move our Airbnb because we were out on a walk and there was this guy with this electric bike, and we were walking just normally, and this guy just appears out of nowhere with his electric bike, and he's like, pardon my French, everybody, but he's like, "Oh, you're getting pretty fucking close to my bike, man." And we were like, "We're just on a walk, we're crossing the street, it's fine." So then he was like, "No, you're not, I dare you to come closer." So we start walking the other way, and then we hear him say, "I have a gun, and I'm gonna follow you all the way home." So we were like, okay, shit. So we used to start hauling ass back to the Airbnb, which, mind you, this man was on an electric bike, looking for us, trying to find us. We ran into him a few times, but props to our cardiovascular strength, because we ran uphill for a mile back to our Airbnb, and we outran a guy on a fucking electric bike, so good job us. So this song has kind of a new meaning. This song kind of has a new meaning now that we have had sort of a near-death, situation. So this is called Emergency Line. Someone got hit by a train last night. I think it was the yellow line. I wonder what the last thing he saw would have been, or if he felt any pain. Well, if I were in his shoes, I'd listen to you. So can I write you down as my emergency line? Got lost in a forest fire. He didn't care about the bear. Said, "I'll just have one last cigarette before the smoke started filling up the air." Well, if I were in his shoes, I'd fill my lungs with you. So can I write you down as my emergency line? Another man died when his boat ran ashore. He got too close to the reef. Said, ain't it funny how beauty can cut things so deep? At least he saw heaven before he went to sleep. But if I were in his shoes, my heaven rests with you. So can I write you down? Turn your smile into a frown. Would you lie with me underground? My emergency line. Thank you. Glad we didn't die yesterday. It was close, man. It was close, but you know, nobody hauls ass like Ben and I. It's great. Yeah, that's the quote of the evening, I suppose. No one's got ass like Ben and I. Yeah, I guess. You know, it's all this kick drum leg work. It's like legs like a Budweiser horse, man. What do we have next, or is it time for you to sing? Okay, everybody, say hi to Jake. This is Jake. He's gonna be singing this next one with me. So fun fact, as well as being a musician, I'm also an actor, and I was lucky enough to be in a show that went to Broadway back in 2020, and our first performance date happened to be March 12th of 2020, which was the day that Broadway shut down because of the pandemic. So we did all of everything. We were getting the paychecks. We signed all of our contracts, and then we got called down to the stage. And also, my biggest anxiety in the world is if people are mad at me or if I did something wrong. I know, very Jewish of me. It's the Ashkenazi coming out of just, oh no, I'm sorry. I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry. So when we got the stage management called, everybody come down to the stage, I was just like, fuck, what did I do? Mind you, I was 16 during this, so like nothing. I mean, I was a theater kid when I was 16. I wasn't like the tattooed rapscallion you see today. I was wearing a shirt that said, sorry, I can't, I'm at rehearsal or something like that. So needless to say, we got called down to the stage. I didn't do anything wrong, but we were shutting down the show until they told us 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks turned into 2 months, and then 2 months turned into a year, and then we all got tall, and we did not come back with the show. But so my friend Michael, who was my understudy in the show, and I wrote this song recently. This is it's not even recorded yet, but it's sort of about being a part of something and seeing it burn and get destroyed right before your very eyes. But Jake's gonna be singing Michael's part. His part's in very good hands. Jake is an incredible singer. So let's do it. This is called Stick to Me. You and I have known for a long time now. Things were too good to be true. We lived in a dream. Asleep at the wheel. Time to waters rising. Speak to me as it all goes down. Hold your breath as the world spins around. Into the ceiling, you're staring at hearts on the floor. Gave it up till it all went down. Alright, Jake. Salvaging the wreck, I'm up to my waist in mud. There is nothing to be found. Just floorboards and nails, they rot and decay. God left us here, so we're stuck together. Stick to me as it all goes down. Hold your breath as the world spins around. Gripping your hand till the concrete appears from the storm. Gave it up till it all went down. Let's bring this home. Thank you. So like I said, that's a new one. So what do you guys think? Should we put that on the next album? Yeah? Okay, cool. We will. Jake, what do we have next? Oh, cool. All right, let's bring this down a little bit. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. All right, so this next one is my personal favorite off of the new album. Which, by the way, if you like what you're hearing, we have 2 vinyls with us for sale. Please help us not have to pay the oversized fee for our TSA bags. We'd be eternally grateful.
I'll send you guys those photos to your Instagram.
Please do. Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. But yeah, if you guys like what you see, please feel free to grab a vinyl or a trucker hat. My mom, like I said, designed all of it. So, but this next one is there's a song called "Faithful Friend" that sort of a opera of sorts. Don't worry, it's not as long as an opera. It's a story told in 3 acts. Goes a little something like this. Hold just to sit and talk for a while. Play pick-up sticks and wander every mile. The sun looked brighter and colors filled the sky. We were so young and fearless. The thing about getting older is you don't even know all the things you'll miss before Father Time drags you down. You watch everybody disappear, even the ones that you hold dear, and who knows if you'll ever see them again. I'll wrap my arms around the ghost of you and recall to myself all the things you used to do. I said goodbye, my tears are dry, but there's something deep inside. A wound that was mended has now been torn open again. Where are you, my faithful friend? Pine box, oh, that's verse 30. And now you're stuck behind some office chair, looking out the window into the open air. Sun's on years dance around with joy. Then you close the blinds. When's the last time you held a hand or felt like someone truly understands exactly what's inside your fragile head? An open heart, not something inside you breaking apart. Where can you find it now? I'll wrap my arms around the ghost of you, and I'll read you a story of the things I used to be. I said goodbye, my tears are dry, but there's something deep inside, like a bittersweet melody. Are you humming that too, my faithful friend? Pine box lowers into the earth, and your loved one's tears fall into the dirt. All you have left is the life that you gave to everyone around you, and you watch them live from down below, a story that remains untold until that final day. That playing his fiddle and tapping his toes, I think somewhere deep inside you knows where you ended up. Who wrap their arms around the ghost of me, tell me just how great I turned out to be. I said goodbye, my tears are dry, but there's something deep inside. Am I gone and forgotten, scattered and thrown out to sea? Is it really you? The tale's all true, emerging from a midnight blue. It's really you, my faithful friend. So, show of hands, who in here has been in love before? It's a great feeling, right? It's also fucking terrifying, right? especially that little like liminal space period before, like, you know, especially like when you're friends first and then you fall in love, like my girlfriend and I wrote this song about us, God, probably a month before we started dating, kind of just pondering all the ifs and whats, and if she feels the same way about me, which, spoiler alert, she did, which is great, but sort of a commentary about how we're all just looking for something real. 'Cause I remember rounding the corner, I felt the earth stand still. You were running 30 minutes late, but you were worth the wait. No, I don't claim to know what the future holds, if our paths will part, or if something will unfold. Your hands, lay them in mine, both our worlds could fall apart into a new design. 'Cause I'm lost, trying to figure out what's been going on inside your head. But I'm scared to say what's on my mind, 'cause the answer is something I don't know if I should find. I'm just looking for something real. Now the earth won't stop moving, and I can't find a spot to hold on. I know you're smiling and laughing in some coffee shop all the way uptown. But meanwhile, I'm here just grasping on some strings, hoping for more moments that might sing. 'Cause I'm lost, just trying to figure out what's been going on inside your head. But I'm scared to say what's on my mind, 'cause the answer is something I don't know if I should find. I'm just looking for something real. What if I had never said hello when you asked to get to know? The things I've done, the words I've signed, the notes I put into this line, what was it all for? 'Cause I'm lost, trying to figure out what's been going on inside your head. But I'm scared to say what's on my mind, 'cause the answer is something I don't know if I should find. Is any of this real? Somebody real. Thank you. It's a funny story about this next one. Speaking of that same girl, this is another song I wrote about her, but we this is the song how she found out that I was colorblind, because there's a lyric in it that's you had no cares in your brunette hair. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You had no cares and your brunette hair was dancing in the soft spring air. And I played her this song and she was like, that's so beautiful. Like, who'd you write it about? And I was like, obviously you. You're my girlfriend, not really seeing anybody else, and I'm looking right at you. Do you have brown hair? She was like, Max, no, I have like a deep red hair. And I was like, what? You do? And in that moment, I realized I forgot to tell her that I was red-green colorblind. So literally, her hair just looked brown to me. And then for Christmas that year, she got me a pair of colorblind fixing glasses that said, so you can finally see me correctly. And I was like, God, wow, she cooked me there. But anyways, I didn't change the lyric because brunette sounds better than auburn in the context of the song. But you guys will hear it, so you guys can be the judge of that. This is called Spring Air. I know you thought you'd find me here, waiting for the day when you'd reappear. Now it's long gone, I'm sad to say, but I think of you almost every day. I took my time through the rhythm and the rhyme, but I'm still on track. Used to think life was swim or sink, and I'm tired of treading water, 'cause the deeper you dive, the more you find that we are nothing more than a cautionary tale. So open the door and let somebody in before life starts to look more grim. And feel the sunlight warming you and lay your body down, sleep underneath the autumn leaves. So time down and analyze exactly when I thought I'd die alone. Maybe I just need to open my heart and tear down the walls I thought I had to put up. When I saw you there, piece by piece, walls came crashing down. You had no cares in your brunette hair, was dancing in the soft spring air. Could she be the one? Will I get scared to shut these feelings down? And now, looking back, I wish I said something to you. And now it's mid-December and the snow's coming down. I look around and you know where to be found. So I'm writing you this melody with my heart upon my sleeve, hoping you see something good in me. Yes, I'm hoping you see something good in me. Thank you. I think we got 2 more left for you guys. Thank you guys for being such an awesome crowd. It's been super fun playing these songs for you guys. We'll be around after the show for a bit to, shoot the shit. You can tell us what you liked, what you didn't like. You can tell us that we should never play music again, and we would listen to you. All feedback is constructive, good feedback. Thank you so much to Rhythms for having us. This is such an awesome spot, and we're just super thrilled to be here, and you guys have just been a great crowd. So thank you so much for having us. And shout out to this crew over here. So I grew up in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, on the other side of the United States, and Mr. Tenenbaum and my mom used to teach mock trial together at a local college there. And then they came to the show today, and the last time I saw you guys was probably 8 years ago. Yeah.
I found the picture from the Women's March back in 2006.
Oh my goodness! Wow. Yeah. My mom and I, we went. I know, it's crazy. It's the craziest thing was I looked that way until I was about 16, and then overnight it was I just grew up, and I was like, oh shit, I can't sing any of the songs I used to. Great. Yeah, thank you. This is our biggest song. This one is just hit over 100,000 streams on Spotify, which is pretty cool. And while Ben switches guitars to his baritone guitar, I will vamp about this one. So this is called Carry Me Home. This is one that's one of my favorites to sing. Funny fact, I met the girl who is singing on this song with me on the album. Came out about 2 years ago. We just met through mutual friends, and then she went on to represent Luxembourg at Eurovision and has taken off. So it's pretty crazy. Goes a little something like this. My eyes are dry for the first time in a long time. I don't remember how it got this way. So I tried to find you, girl I thought I knew. Darling, I've seen darkness, but you bring the light, and I don't know why you still want me. So carry me home, and I'll love you for good, like we used to before the tide took me away. Oh, oh, oh. I remember the day you left and you said to me, there's things that I have seen that I can't forget. And tears fell from your eyes. I'd never seen you cry. And I don't know what brought me back here. And maybe it's the phantoms singing from their graves. So carry took me away. Whoa, whoa. I know I should have said goodbye before that night. I didn't know the light was out before I hit the shore. Carry me home. Carry me home. So carry me home, and I'll love you for good, like we used to before the tide took me away. Whoa, Thank you. All right, we got one more left for you guys. Thank you, Ben. Thank you guys again. I know I've said it 1,000 times, but for being out here, there's many things you could do on a Saturday night. So thank you all so much for being here, listening to us. I know it's always such like a vibe killer, like at like a party on a Saturday night when the guy busts out the acoustic guitar, but here we are. So hopefully, I haven't stereotyped myself too hard. Yeah, this next one is our last one. This is kind of the keystone of our album. This is me making a deal with the devil down at the crossroads. It's called Crossroads. Again, huge thanks to Rhythms for having us. Thank you all for being here. We got merch over there. It looks like we sold a lot, so thank you guys so much. We will be able to eat tomorrow. Thank you. We're doing the whole troubadour thing of just traveling around with our instruments, almost getting shot, I guess. It's great. Anyways, this is called Crossroads. Let's folk it up, gentlemen. The choruses are really easy to sing along to, so I'm gonna be hoping that you guys do. Listen to the first one, and then you guys will get it. You ready, guys? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Six months on the road and all I have is a suitcase on my back. Said goodbye to Captain Farrell and headed home on a dusty track. Well, as the wind blows through the willows and I think of all the widows and I'll see my bride-to-be. Well, all I have is this dusty violin and the tune that she sang. For me, here comes the light, 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 light. Saying, boy, your heart is strong. Kinda funny how a heart can weigh you down with someone else's simple song. Well, as the wind goes through the willows, with clouds again a billow, I felt a melody keep time. The stranger said, relax, ease that weight upon your back, and grant your melody to mine. the stranger smiled an unforgiving sigh. Well, that was fun, he said, as he took my violin and said goodbye. Well, as the wind pushed through the willows, the clouds began to billow, I heard a voice inside the breeze. The stranger turned around, he finally saw her beauty, and it knocked him to his knees. Light, 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 Thank you guys so much for being such a great crowd. Thanks, guys.
Really? Yeah, like a lot of times, especially, I mean, we've never played Russian and like